the intention is really we'd like people to come along and actually apply some of the Aqua paint themselves, because we know that people might be a little bit sceptical. They've maybe used water-based paints before and not been pleased with the results, and also not been pleased with the application qualities as well.
Yes, it actually just feels like a solvent-based paint when you're putting it on. In fact, I would say it's even better.
Well, it's been very successful today. We've had lots of people, there's been a lot of interest, and everybody who's actually applied the paint, they've been very pleased with the results, very surprised as well, because again, like I say, being a water-based paint, they expect these applications to be quite difficult, not going to get the finish, but they've been really surprised.
The application was very good. It flowed very, very well. It seemed to leave the brush more evenly than the conventional solvent-based. The solvent-based seems to clog the brush up. That one seemed to leave the brush evenly and spread it quite nice.
It sort of goes on like an emulsion, but you get a good sort of like quality finish.
You're aware of all the flows really.
Nice flow, yes, got a lovely flow.
It feels a bit more texture to it.
That's right, definitely. I thought it went on very well, and layoff is good. Quite a good finish, because that's really been the problem, is getting a decent, layoff and finish on it. But it's actually very good, I must say. Quite impressed.
Well, really the trend is now, with the lower VOC paints, legislation coming in, the trend is more and more towards water-based paints, and there's not really been anything on the market that could compare to the solvent-based glosses that have been out there. So what we wanted is, it was the application qualities. I mean, me myself personally, I did say this is a really important factor. Decorators want a paint that will apply easily. They want it to be familiar. They don't want something that's going to be too gelled, like a non-drip. They want something that will flow on nice and easy.
First time I've ever used that product, and I'm very impressed. We had a customer a couple of weeks ago that had breathing issues, and we had to decorate the property at the weekend when she wasn't in the offices. So the low odour, that's something like that product would be spot on for doing offices and factory units,
Well, I find with this water-based, Johnston's water-based, I find that you can go over it again. So once you put it on, normally with other water-based, once it's on, it's very quick to dry, then it dries, then you can't go back on it, you can't go back and redo it, that's it, it's done. Whereas this one, I could keep going back to the border. So once I'd done the inner border and the outer border and I wanted to smooth it out, I could touch up what I'd already painted. So it's nice to have a product that you can continuously touch up for a little while afterwards, rather than within the first 15 minutes. That's it, it's already dry.
Well, I'm resistant to modern paint because I'm a bit of an old timer at 40 years, but I'm pleasantly surprised. It feels like an oil paint, it looks like an oil paint, and you're only going to put some oil paint smell in it, you'll be fooled. So it seems like a big improvement.